Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, shortstop, number 36.
Aledmus Diaz stands in as he looks at a called strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Third, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
In there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB. Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Randall Grichuk. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Randall Grichuk.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Stephen Piscotty.
In there, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored a 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Jerko.
Jed Jerko is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Gregory Polanco.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready now, John Jaso. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they... Digging in now, Yadier Molina, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Yadier Molina.
Grounded to third. Oh, a terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Here's Johnny Peralta now.
Batting 8, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He can't get to it. This one's down. Coming to the plate now, Adam Wainwright. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. That's an out. On to first, a double play. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that runner at third base. So he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch. And he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw in. Stepping into the box, David Freese. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line drive to left. And the Pirates are in the hit column. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in, Jordy Mercer, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Now to the plate, Jameson Taillon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bouncer down the line. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he is tagged out here. Boy. Here's Dexter Fowler now. comes into this at bat 0
Leading
for
off
1 in the ball game.
Center fielder number 25.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carpenter.
And a ball 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here. Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco on the run. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Polanco will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Randall Grichuk.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Runner goes for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Ready for another chance. Stephen Piscotty.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, number 22.
Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's John Jaso now, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's David Freese to stand in. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Peralta for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Third baseman number 3. Jed
hit hard to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch is a curveball that backs him off the plate. It's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Johnny Peralta. He singled his last time up. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordy Mercer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Jordy
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grichuk has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Standing in, Jamison Taillon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Josh Harrison stands in. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And he pops it up back behind second base. Diaz is there for it, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Adam Wainwright. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Harrison ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Dexter Fowler now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Dexter Fowler.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back to the track. He makes the running play. 2 down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder Starling.
Hard hit ball to second. Peralta's there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
25,
in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fowler racing back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. The relay throw. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Ready for another shot now. John Jaso. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
St. Louis. First baseman Matt Carpenter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Randall Grichuk is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled back. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cervelli. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Francisco Cervelli.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a flare out to left center. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Striding in once again, David Freese. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Diaz. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Jamison Taillon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Grichuk on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Digging in once again, Yadier Molina. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Johnny Peralta.
Weakly hit to third. Freese has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Adam Wainwright.
Digging in to try it again. Adam Wainwright 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Colton Wong is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher Wainwright. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the Matt Bowman
for the Cardinals
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Bowman.
Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Piscotty is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Fowler looking up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Polanco.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fowler has a read on it, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Center fielder number 25.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Sliced hard on the ground, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Settling in now, Randall Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Piscotty is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
McCutchen
takes a high fastball for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this.
And they got him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 out. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter is at the plate as he watches ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Breaking ball swung on in the. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
25, Gregory.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong has room in foul territory. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Runner back standing. chopped in front of home plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Allen Henson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now he only threw 9.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Jordy Mercer now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Grichuk is after it. And that's the 3rd out. So coming to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Rendell Grichuk.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Batting fifth.
Outfielder
Right
Stephen
fielder,
Piscotty the next to hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Throw won't get him. Colton Wong will stand in.
Batting 6th. Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Wong.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 0-1. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up.
So striding in, Eric Fryer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Ivan Nova. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher number 46.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Harrison.
Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Center fielder number 6.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. A base hit in his first trip. Fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Waka comes set. Here's the 1-2, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter
stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Swing and a line drive. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there.
Swing and a miss. That retires. Striding in, Greg Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Hit out towards second. Hansen takes it in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in now, Michael Wacha. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Wacha becomes out number 2 this inning. Aledmus Diaz is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing it.
McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Bell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
55. Josh.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now in the box, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So digging in now, Alan Hansen. He singled his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. At the plate, Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base.
And he is tagged out here. Boy. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, number 25.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's safe. In now, Colton Wong, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Colton Wong.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Piscotty is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Number 46.
Into the box now, Ivan Nova looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. The throw into second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Ready once again, Josh Harrison. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at second. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that. Ready now, Eric Fryer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. McCutchen sprinting after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Greg Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground up the middle. Mercer to his left. He's there. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The pitcher number 52.
Stepping in, Michael Waka. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit back up and this is off the second base bag, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Starling
and he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Popped high in the air. Garcia is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner's on his way to third. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Garcia ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Digging in and looking for more, Dexter Fowler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. McCutchen on the move. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Hansen from shallow right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at bat. Started that swing a bit too early. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and the throw to first. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Catcher, Francisco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Alan Henson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Jordy Mercer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Ivan Nova.
Digging in once again, Ivan Nova. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder Stephen
and that
Piscotty.
swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Wong.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Hansen right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Eric Fryer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Josh
Dribbled up the line. Wong is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 6.
Into the box, Starling Marte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that is through into right field for a single. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. So striding in.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia is there for it. Makes the catch, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Digging in, Kevin Segrist. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Matt Adams will come on to pitch. Hit here in a big spot.
Number 32.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 59.
Yadier Molina will get the call here. He'll hit for the pitcher.
Yadier Molina
lays off 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
2-strike changeup, but he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yadier Molina is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Sunhwano enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Alan Henson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Throw. Got him. And that's a gorgeous play. John Jaso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
John Jaso.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grichuk has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Felipe Rivero enters the game to finish.
Number 73.
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Matt Carpenter.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now action in the bullpen. And as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tony Watson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Hit high in the air down the right field line. McCutchen on the move, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching.